Imagine Joseph, a world-class chess player locked in a fierce tournament in Budapest. The noise fades, the clock ticks become a heartbeat, and suddenly everything clicks. Every move feels sharp, effortless, inevitable. He's deep in what Mihaly calls flow. But why does this state feel so addictive? And can anyone, not just chess masters or rock climbers, tap into this hidden zone? Let's crack open Csikszentmihalyi's Finding Flow and uncover how to make life feel less like a drag and more like that chessboard magic moment. Flow isn't just a buzzword. Csikszentmihalyi starts by teasing how people worldwide chase this feeling relentlessly. But what exactly drags us into flow's orbit? Joseph was competing in a 1983 Budapest tournament, surrounded by screaming crowds and ticking clocks. Yet mid-game, reality dissolved. Moves snapped together like puzzle pieces, and every second held razor focus. Csikszentmihalyi studied these moments, calling them flow, total immersion so vivid you forget time and self. Joseph's story isn't unique, but it cracks the code on why flow catches us all off guard. Think of your mind like an old-school joystick with dozens of buttons and switches. Flow is the game controller taking over, syncing your skills and challenge levels so perfectly the joystick becomes an extension of your body. Just like a gamer getting lost in a perfect round, flow aligns your attention and action so smoothly. Distraction shudders and everything feels in sync, like music and movement fused. What's wild is how flow rewires your normal experience. When you're deep in it, your worries shrink and your sense of self sharpens paradoxically. It's like the world simplifies around you, fewer decisions, clearer purpose. Csikszentmihalyi pinpoints that this transformation can make mundane tasks feel thrilling and boost your overall happiness, not just peak moments. Flow isn't luck, it's crafted like a recipe that anyone can tweak. But what are the exact ingredients? Csikszentmihalyi breaks it down with surprising precision. Csikszentmihalyi illustrates with a rock climber scaling Yosemite's El Capitan. The climber's every movement targets a clear goal: reach the next hold, then the next. Without that pinpointed goal, the climb would just be fumbling. Clear goals act like water in baking, fundamental in shaping, giving you direction and purpose to keep momentum alive. Next, immediate feedback keeps the experience fresh. Imagine cooking without tasting. Disaster, right? In flow, feedback is like tasting a recipe constantly. When you hit a hold or solve a puzzle, your brain signals success instantly, keeping you locked in. This loop ensures you know what's working and what needs change. No waiting, no guessing. Finally, the balance of challenge and skill is non-negotiable. Csikszentmihalyi likens it to riding a bike uphill. Too steep, you fall off. Too easy, you zone out. The sweet spot pushes your limits, demanding focus but staying achievable. That tension sparks motivation. It's not just fun, it's growth compressed into moments. Flow isn't reserved for rock climbers or artists. Csikszentmihalyi shows how you can summon flow in the often overlooked corners of daily grind and even pain. One might think washing dishes or folding laundry is flow's enemy. But Csikszentmihalyi recounts an Italian housewife who turns washing clothes into a rhythmic, mindful dance, eyes on each spot, timing every scrub. She discovers flow by layering focus, clear steps, and pacing. Suddenly, chores stop feeling like chores. They become consumingly peaceful rituals. Even suffering can cradle flow. Take the experience of a marathon runner hitting the infamous wall, a brutal pain zone beyond fatigue. Some push through by tuning into the pain, breaking it into manageable chunks, and deeply focusing on breath and form. Pain turns into intense focus, forcing flow, showcasing how flow can transform the harshest moments into zones of control and survival. Csikszentmihalyi stresses flow as a vehicle for growth, not just escapism. It reshapes your identity, teaching you resilience, creativity, and joy from within rather than external reward. Flow rewires motivation at its core, making you hunger for challenge and fulfillment every day, in big and small ways. Remember Joseph, lost in that Budapest chess game? Now you see that flow isn't magic reserved for geniuses or adrenaline junkies. It's a recipe for anyone willing to set clear goals, seek feedback, and balance challenge with skill. Tonight, pick one small task, a work email, a jog, cooking dinner, and fully dive into it. Watch how the mundane transforms into a moment of flow. Try this and feel the difference. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.